Okay, hello again. So, turns out I'm an idiot. I'll tell you why I'm an idiot in a little bit. Let's start off with just selling this. So, I've just been collecting a lot of clone soldier tags, and I thought I'd get rid of them now. I'd sell them off. So, these are bought by Concord for 2 million ISK a pop. So, that's a nice little cash injection. Yep, sell all those. Every day's up to 77 million now. That's really good. So last session, I felt that I had a bit of a psychotic break, so I realised I'd have to earn 900 million ISK just to buy things that wouldn't even be linked to the what's it called? To any of the faction ships, because I'd need ice, and I still need ice. That has not changed. What has, however, changed is the way in which I can get ice. So I don't need to worry about, let's just undock and get going. I don't need to worry about getting a porpoise anymore, because just undocking, because I had a big brainwave. I was just chatting to someone in local, moaning about how many hundreds of millions of ISK I'd need to earn, and keep in mind, I've been playing for, this has been 5-6 weeks now, and we're only at 77 million ISK, so it's a long way off. But the Sim Vexer, or as I like to call it, the shittest ice miner. Bear with me. So, using all T1 gear and just a meta micro warp drive just to get around the belts quicker, you can expand a Vexer's cargo hold to over 1,000, and it has a large enough drone bandwidth that it can launch a single ice drone, which does mean theoretically every 5-6 minutes it can mine one chunk of ice before it then needs to go drop it off. With rigs and meta cargo holds, it could theoretically hold 2 pieces of ice, but I'm not going to need that. So that's brilliant. I literally have that already. All I need to do is purchase a ice harvesting drone blueprint original, which are easy to get, and I can start churning out, or rather start mining some ice, which is just fantastic. So that means I need 150. I still need, I think, 300 million ISK it is. For, if we have a look, where was it? I still need 150 million ISK per one of these. I think these are 150 each. What? Oh, I was going to say, that's so cheap. But I need, sadly, the blueprint. So, industry, that. There's none here, but when I get somewhere that's actually got a thing, we'll see. And it should be 150 million ISK. Okay, trust me. And the life support backup units are also 150 million ISK. So that's 300 million ISK for those two, and then all of the reaction formulas are about 10 million ISK each, so that's 340 million ISK. It's still a stupid amount. It does mean that once I've got them, I'm fine, I'm laughing. I'm gonna go and start grabbing, I'm gonna treat myself now before I go into the horrendous grind. I'm gonna take a few weeks off and just do some faction warfare. I'm going to need to sort of build up a bit of a stockpile first and get stuff moved around. If I can do some PvP, I'll do some PvP, but mostly I'm just going to be farming some loyalty points. And to do that, I've made a few little fits. So I've got the destroyer that I've been running quite a lot recently. I'll try and make another couple of those. but what I'm mostly going to be using is this Faction Warfare Plexer. It's got a pretty good DPS of 70. Again, not for killing other people, but it's enough to kill the rats in the sites. I'm going to be very much just either deplexing, which is defensive plexing, or trying to like sneak around and grab some of the others. Mostly just so I can get some faction drones, so I can make killing a lot of other things a lot easier. Because obviously I'm sort of locked out from T2 for quite a while. Yeah, that's absolutely bloody great. I don't have to worry about getting a porpoise, even though I was kind of looking forward to it because it's a nice chill thing. But it just would have been a miserable series to watch. So I thought, again, gonna treat myself to some faction warfare. But to do that, I need to get this. I need to get a few fits done up. So let's go see what we've got. I did also upgrade to Omega, and in doing so, I got one of these boosters because there's an offer on at the moment where if you just upgrade to Omega, you get a funny booster. Alright, docking up.
Docking permission requested.
Hurry up.
Docking request accepted.
I did a little bit of organising as well, so let's show you what I've done. I need to organise these ships, so that's a future thing. Annoyingly, these can't go inside of them, but I've got some cans now. So I've broken them down into ammo/drones. I'm going to start refining a bunch of drones that I don't need. I ran a 3 out of 10 escalation, which is good. In that 3 out of 10 escalation, I was hoping I'd get a faction blueprint, but unfortunately didn't. But I did get... Where are they? I got some... there we are. I got this, which is completely useless to me. I'm not going to sell it. And I don't think I'm really going to use it, but I got a nice Corelli A-type remote rep. It's really decent. I did get a nice kinetic armor coating. Really good, actually. Like, it's not worth a lot of ISK, so it's probably pretty common, but 36.1% damage resistance increase. That's pretty good. And a faction armor repper, which would be nice to go with my faction energized membrane. I've also got a bunch of these meta drone damage amps, which is pretty great for that vector that I've got. But yeah, I've just been sort of building up my stocks of all of these meta modules that I'm going to be trying to use. Now the ones that I'm going to be using, pretty much all of them up in my building of, what are they called? Building of the Tristan fleet. I'm going to use up pretty much all of those. So I've got 12. That means I can have a maximum of 12 Tristans, but we'll see how much I've actually got. I've been doing some salvaging too. Been using an Imicus with just some salvages, just to try and get some stuff ready for it. But here is the. Oops, don't know how you got in there. Here is the container of things that I want to refine. So I'm not going to be using remote cap transfers or remote sensor boosters. I've got a lot of these anyway, and they just contain a lot of materials, so I'm going to start refining these, because I'm not going to have that many ships that use a 500 meganewton compact drive, as well as all this other stuff. But whenever I've been out ratting, these modules at the bottom, they're worth quite a lot of money, because they refine into so much stuff. So if I just refine all of this, I'm just burning this off for the same reason that I'm burning the 500 meganewtons, because I don't think I'm going to be using that for a long time. Let's go. So they're worth 37.5, and I'll be getting 37.1, and paying 845 tax. I could wait about a month for a few skills to train to get a marginal increase in this, but I'm just going to chunk it up now. Here we go. So more than doubling my minerals, so stick them in there. Fantastic. So now we need to get building. So we've got the, where is he? Not him. Where is it? There you are. Faction Warfare Plexer. The only thing I don't have is this at the moment, but I think I can buy it from... Gosh, I keep on making that mistake. I want the blueprint for you. So 3 jumps away in Whistling. I can go grab that. So I'll just buy this now. I'll pick it up at some other point though, because I've got too many things to build anyway. So I need 1 of everything. So medium shield extender is still under research. If I click on industry tab, stick you over there. There we are. So all of got these to deliver as well. So if I So if I just go to, got room for 1 more thing to refine. Okay. So I need to build some stuff that isn't these, because these blueprints are being used to refine. So if I hunt for, I would like a bunch of hornets. So let's build a bunch of hornets. So if we are going to build, let's build 65 hornets. Yeah, that'll be enough for 12. 60 hornets will be enough for 12. Yeah, cool. Right, so 60 hornets, and the input material is, it took me a long time to learn you could do this, but put it in from that. That's going to be 0.5 mil. Start. That's 1. So we don't need magfield stabler, we don't need medium cap batteries. Do need thermal shield. Let's just do 12. A lot of stuff. This is the one that I think is going to be a pain. Need 12 of these as well, coming from there. Oh, I have got enough, nice. I'm just going to use a fair chunk of my minerals though. Click start. They're all done. That's still researching. Got all the micro warp drives. Anything else? I think that is everything. So I'm just using 3 of my 5. Oh, the bloody drone damage amp, that's the one. So how many have I got already though? Let's just check. Two. I think there was another 2 as well. That's just the 1, so 9 more. In there for the moment. Four of those, I need 8 more of those. All that, let's quickly just grab. I'll be finding this. But that's pretty much it. That's all this done. So that's the update for the week. I don't need any of the don't need to get that porpoise, which is amazing. I just need the sim vexor. So that's pretty much it. Fantastic times. I'll leave you guys to it. Not much other than just watching just the admin I've done and making some money, I think, today. But anyway, thank you so much for your time. Have a lovely rest of your day, and we'll see what I get up to between now and next week.